Every January, gyms are full, journals flying off the shelves, and eating vegetables becomes a lifestyle. Yet, by February, over 80% of the people have already failed their New Year's resolutions. Today, let me unpack the behavioral science behind it, and more importantly, share how you can beat the odds this year. Every year feels like a collective reset button. We are filled with motivation, and we imagine a better version of ourselves. Then, we write down our resolutions with conviction that this year it will be different. This year, we will succeed. Why is that? There is a cocktail of behavioral biases that sets us up to fail. The first one is social norm. We can feel pressures from friends and family and society to dream big and make resolutions that will change our lives, especially if there are areas where we are not happy. For example, want to work out more, want to read more, want to spend more time outdoors. But the resolutions can be so ambitious and so far from the status quo that it's very difficult to achieve them. The second is overconfidence bias, our tendency to believe that we are better than the average. If we get a random sample of drivers in a room and ask them who thinks that they are better drivers than the average, you would find most of them raising their hands. And the same goes for New Year's resolutions. We think that we are better than most people. The third is the hot-cold empathy gap. Reflecting on our lives in our cozy living room, sipping some chamomile tea is very different from dragging yourself in the office on a rainy January. We underestimate how much control we have over our motivation and emotion at a later time. It's easy to imagine yourself in the gym when you are making your resolution, but when it's the 1st of February and it's raining outside, it is a whole different story. The fourth is planning fallacy. We have a tendency to underestimate how much effort our goals will really take, and it only gets worse the further they are in time and the more ambitious they are. So in combination, these can set people up to fail. But worry not, there is a couple of things that you can do to make sure to set yourself up to success. First, set aside time for reflection. Before making any resolutions or setting goals for the new year, make some time for reflection. Look at your year month by month. What were the highlights, the low points, lessons learned? Look at the different areas of your life: work, fitness, hobbies, or any other category that you care about. After doing this exercise, you have a good picture of your previous year. And what you will find is largely the result of habits and how you responded to external events. The way I like to think about it is like a garden. Using this analogy, you will find plants that you cherish, you want to keep watering them next year, but you may also find plants that are no longer serving you, or even weeds that are taking valuable space. Or perhaps you want to plant the seed of something brand new next year. Number 2, check in with your inner compass. Before setting any resolutions or goals for the next year, sit with them and investigate whether you really want to pursue them. The best goals are those that you truly care about, not the ones that your peers, friends, family, or society expects of you. Also, we are bombarded by information 24/7, so it could be challenging to look inside and see what we really want. Call it your authentic self, core principles, the inner child, or inner compass. So ask yourself, is this resolution mine or someone else's? Then close your eyes and without fail, your body will respond. If it's a yes, it's going to be much easier to keep this resolution in the new year. I have created a booklet that helps review your last year and plan the new one. It's free and you will find it in the description. Check it out. Number 3, make it easy. One big reason New Year's resolutions fail, simply put, they are too difficult. If the gap between where you are currently and where you want to get to are too large, friction will beat motivation most of the time. From not going to the gym at all to going to 5 times a week is just too much of a lifestyle change that it's gonna be very difficult to keep. So make it easier by starting small. Perhaps start with going to the gym once a week, and then once it becomes a habit, then you can do it 2 or 3 times. Make it social. We are social animals after all. If it's possible to pair up with someone or join a group, do that. Take running. Rather than running by yourself in the cold of January, see if you can join a running club. That will make it much more fun and add some accountability as well. As you are going to be part of that group, you don't want to let them down. You want to turn up. Number 5, make it concrete. Abstract goals are fragile. Concrete goals stick. Katie Milkman's research on implementation intentions shows that you are much more likely to succeed if you are specific about it. If you specify the when and the where. So for example, instead of saying that I will exercise more or that I will exercise 3 times a week, it's much better to be specific about it. For example, I will go to the gym at 8 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then, treat it as a priority. Even put it in your calendar. Number 6. Use carrots and sticks. Our behaviors are very much shaped by rewards and consequences. You want to attach incentives to your goals or sub-goals. For example, reward yourself with something if you did all your workouts in a given week. Or, the opposite effect, you can use an app like Stick, where you can put money on the line in case you fail to do what you set out to do. That's loss aversion in action, as we work harder to avoid losing the money we put on the line than to gain the same amount. Number 7, create systems, not just goals. This idea was popularized by James Clear, and in a nutshell, goals are more like destinations, and the systems, they are the engines that get you there. If your resolution is to run a marathon, the race will end on that day. But what comes after? It could be challenging to maintain the running habit. But a system like running 3 times a week will set you up even beyond the medal and help you maintain your running habit. So here you have it. These 7 strategies can drastically increase the likelihood that you succeed this year. If you want to put yourself in the best possible place, you can download my free booklet that can help review your past year and help plan your next one. And if you want more behavioral science in your feed, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Stay curious and keep making your choices count. Best of luck for your resolutions.